We often think of family trees as static representations of our own ancestry. But our family relations are in constant motion as new generations are born and marriages are formed or dissolved. For this reason, genealogy is best visualized dynamically. Unlike modern family trees, which are static, medieval trees of consanguinity were designed to be imagined in motion. Consanguinity means blood relationship. This medieval diagram was used to visualize the degrees of separation among relatives. It was useful for thinking through issues of inheritance and succession, as well as marriage. Relatives in all but the outermost boxes of the diagram were not permitted to marry. You've probably heard the phrase 6 degrees of separation. Beyond 6 degrees of separation, it was permissible for cousins to marry. The outer fringe of the tree holds relations of the 7th degree. Beyond 6 degrees, relations became kissing cousins. I am at the center of the tree. Above me are my parents and grandparents. Below me are my son and daughter, and below them, my grandchildren, and so on, up and down the trunk of the tree. Moving out sideways into the branches are uncles and aunts, first cousins, children of first cousins, grandchildren of first cousins, and on out to their grandchildren. The tree of consanguinity is a diagram that you fill in with your own family. Even as new generations are born, it stays the same size and shape, but its contents are in motion. When a new generation is born, the parents become the grandparents, and so on. Each new generation bumps the 6th degree out to the 7th degree. And because 7th degree relations can marry, they potentially become the origins of their own trees of consanguinity. The 7th degree is also the 0 degree, the me at the middle of the tree. Nearly all of these medieval diagrams are accompanied by commentary that invites readers to imagine the contents of the tree in motion. One manuscript notes that the tree gradually unrolls within itself until it goes along to the extremities, right up to the 6th degree. At this point, all relationship ceases completely. Unions are allowed, and thus marriage is restored. Medieval trees of consanguinity help us to see how we are constantly passing into and out of significant relationship with other individuals. To see the tree in motion, as medieval scribes intended, shows us that every origin is also a peripheral node in many other overlapping trees. When I think of my own genealogy, I am the culmination of my ancestry and the origin of all my descendants. But when I see the tree in motion, I realize that I am also just a leaf on many other people's trees. The medieval tree of consanguinity helps us see that linear descent is less important than the proximity and distance of relations. Genealogy, it turns out, is relative.